This is the second video in the TurboCAD series, and this is going to be on doing simple 2D drawings. In your Gmail inbox, we have a small tank template that we're going to be using for this. And so you just want to go to the inbox and find the message that's got that on it and hit the button for download. And once you get that downloaded, come up here to the upper right corner and just shrink your window just a little bit. And once you have your window shrunk a little bit, you can go right here into your downloads and you just click it and drag it over onto your desktop. So we're just gonna leave it on the desktop for now, since we're not getting into a whole lot of different files. And so what the template is, and if you're not working for me and you're viewing this video on YouTube, you can make any kind of template that you want to make, but I already have one made here. And by the way, I did upgrade to the TurboCAD 2026, so I'm on the current version. For anyone who has the new version, I'm on the new version. I've got this thing about Copilot coming up, and that's kind of a free trial that they offer. I'm not interested in it, and we don't need it for what we're doing, so I'm gonna hopefully click this red thing right here and it won't come back again, hopefully. So as you can see, this is kind of already designed around my business, and we're on the scale of 3/4 inch on the screen equals 1 foot in real life. That's our scale, 3/4 equals 1 foot. And we've got a place here where we can type in a job, a quote number, how many gallons we're looking at. We're drawing a tank is what we're going to be drawing, whether it's single or double wall, horizontal or vertical. And so to learn how to draw, I just want you to follow along with me. And if you're somebody from outside my workplace who is just viewing the video, you don't have to have this template. I put that out there for the folks that work for me, and you can just draw on a blank canvas. But as you can see here, this is pretty well centered around a tank drawing, and that's what we're going to be drawing today, is a storage tank for oil. And this is going to be a rectangular tank. I'm going to go ahead and write down the dimensions for you, and you can just jot those down on a piece of paper. But I'm going to write them down so you can actually read them and see them, because for me, it just makes things easier to do that. So this is what we're going to be drawing: 30 inches long by 24 inches wide by 48 inches high. And sometimes I like to just have some notes over beside of me, and you may have this video playing over beside of you, and that's fine too. Just take, as you can see in the upper right hand corner, the restore down button. It's like 2 squares. Just take that and hit it. You can get hover over the corner and then click and drag with your mouse button, your left mouse button, to minimize or shrink down the video window or the notes. I'm doing notes. I'm not watching the video because I'm actively recording the video. But then just stash that over here. Let's situate our windows in a way where we can see two at once. Now in the TurboCAD, very top bar, light gray bar, or whatever color it is on your PC, the very top one, hit that restore down button. Now just hover over the corner until you get those two diagonal arrows. Click with your left mouse button and drag out. And so there you've got two windows that are side by side, or if you've got dual monitors, that's good too. Now, you can hover over the middle with your arrow and scroll up with the mouse wheel, and that'll zoom you in a little bit. So we want to draw the top, the side, and the end of this tank, and it's just going to be in 2D. And so what I've got on my screen should look a lot like what you've got, because I did upgrade to the current version. And so if you've got any windows over here, just hit the X to get rid of those. You know, if you've got anything that's covering up your screen, we want to have a white canvas all the way around here. We only want to have menus taking up the top. So under draw, let's go ahead and you're going to left click down on draw, and you're going to go to line and click one time with the left mouse button and go to rectangle. And we want to draw the top of this. So the top is actually going to be the length times the width, 24 wide by 30 long. And so let's see if we can do that now. Our width is size A. Okay, or no, I'm sorry, our length is size A. So we want to go 30. And then size B is our width. So we want to go 24. And that is the top. You can actually sit down and draw on a piece of paper a cube if it helps you. Just draw a cube on a piece of paper and label these dimensions if that helps you. But this is our top. Now we want to make our side, and our side is going to be the height times the length. Now remember, size B is going to be our height, okay? So we're going to have 30 inches long. 30 is size A. Size B is going to be 48. So this is going to be the side of this one. Now the end of it is going to be 48 by 24. So 24 on size A, 48 on size B. Now, if you kind of look at these, now one way to really double check, did I do the right thing here? Let's go over here to the left side about a quarter way down the page and get this select arrow. Now, the top, this is your end right here, and this is your side right here. If you're looking down on the top of that, this is your end, this is your side. Does this side match? Yes, it does. Now I'm going to Control Z to undo till I get back there. Now, if we flip this end over, would it match right here? So temporarily, I'm just going to rotate this end because I'm going to check and see if it matches. So I just see how I grab this and I rotate this over. But after I drop it, I want to tab to rotation write 90, and hit enter. Now if I drag this over here, that is the match. That will go together. Now I'm just going to Control Z, Z, Control Z, Control Z, all the way till I get it back to where I originally had it. So we're going to draw the top, the side, and the end. And I'm very picky about alignment. So what I want you to do, just to make sure that we're all aligned good, because I'm really picky about alignment, I want you to take your arrow, and I want you first just to select all 3 of these squares. So to select them all, you're going to start up here in the corner, and you're going to push the left mouse button, and you're going to drag. And this is about the only time you're ever doing drawings where you're going to drag. And you're going to drag that box around there to highlight all of them. And you want to go to Modify. And you want to go to, no, wait a minute, let's see. Want to go to Format. Align. And then under Align, you want to go to Middle. And so that centers them all up. Now, you want to do the same thing with the text at the top. So you want to start in the corner, hold down the left mouse button, drag all the way around that text, draw a little box all the way around that text and let go of it. Go up here to the top, Align, Middle. Okay, now the next thing we got to do, we've got to align each of these with the text. So, start up here right above the word top, draw a box there, align, and left. And just do that with your left mouse button. Box around this middle section here, the word side and the box, draw you a little, take your arrow, draw you a little box, left click, drag, let go, align, left. Okay, right here, click with the left mouse button, starting in the upper left corner, draw a box around it, align, left, and that's got all of this aligned up the way that we want it, and everything is even. Okay, so we've done the easiest part here, which is basically drawing our rectangles for the tank. Now, there's a little more to it than that, though. We've got to draw specific details about the tank. So, one of the first things that we probably want to do is label our dimensions. And so, let's see, we want to draw, Smart. And I want to, so hit Smart, left click one time, and with no fingers on any mouse buttons, you want to let go of those mouse buttons, you want to pull it up, but tab on your keyboard, tab, 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 till you get in that length, and you want to put 4 in that length, and hit enter. Okay, same thing right here. Smart is still selected. Now, if at any time you've messed up and you just went crazy and you want to get out of that, just hit the escape on your keyboard. Escape will get you out of anything that you're in the process of doing. Okay, so you want to make sure Smart is pushed down, and with your left mouse button, click, let go of all mouse buttons. Let go of your mouse. Now get your mouse and just pull outward a little bit without holding down any buttons. And then hit your tab button 1, 2, 3 times and type in 4. And see how those are perfectly done there? Everything is just perfectly aligned. Now, on your next one, I want you to left mouse button again, and we've still got Smart pushed down. I want you to left click one time, let go of that mouse, and I want you to pull down, and I want you to tab, and hit 4 and enter. Now the next one, we want to click one time, and we're going to do it over here. Smart is still pushed down. We want to click and drag outward. Remember, after you click, let go of that mouse. Let go of the mouse all the way. Take your hand completely off of it. Then get the mouse without hitting any buttons and pull outward. Tab, 4, enter. And same thing over here on the end. When I click, you want to click and you want to pull outward, and you want to tab, type in the number 4 and hit enter. And then down here at the bottom, tap, left click one time, let go of the mouse, pull down with the mouse, tab, 4, enter. Okay, so now we've got all of our dimensions, and let's double check our dimensions. If you're looking at the end of something, are we 24 wide by 48 high? That's correct. I'm verifying that over here in my notes. If you're looking at the side of something, are you 30 inches long by 48 inches high? Yes. And if you're looking at the top of something, 30 long, 24 wide? Yes. And so that's good. I can get rid of that. I don't need it anymore. And the next thing that we want to do is we want to set the proper font. So we're going to go back to our select arrow, and I want you to hold down the shift button on your keyboard this entire time and do exactly like I tell you to do. Hold down shift, hold it down, keep holding it, and move your mouse, but don't click yet. Left click here, left click here, left click here, left click here. Don't let go of the shift button. Left click here and left click here. So all of those dimensions should be in pink. Now the next thing that I want you to do is go up here where it has Times New Roman font, and you can let go of your shift button now, but make sure everything's still pink there. Don't click with that mouse anywhere, because if you do, you'll unselect all of that. If you accidentally unselected it, that's fine. Just hold down shift again, click, click, while holding down shift, left click, left click, left click, left click. Make sure they're all pink. And now go up here and tap with your left mouse button and find txt-.sh, and they're in alphabetical order. You're already at Times New Roman, so you just gotta look down a little further and you'll see it. txt.sh. And the 2-inch high font, if you've not already got 2-inch, just click in there after the number, backspace, hit 2, hit enter. Now look how pretty that is. It's very nice. Now, the next thing that we're going to look at is we're going to have to put some openings in this tank. And so the customer wants some openings in the top and he wants some in the ends, but he does not want any in the side. So the side is pretty well done. Just gotta do a few things here. Okay, so he says right in the middle, as close to the bottom as we can get, we want to have a 1-inch opening. Now this is where things get a little bit difficult, and I want you to take your time with this, and if you fail at it, just rewind the video and keep trying until you get it. Okay, so roughly a 1-inch, this is going to be like a drain, so we want it as close as humanly possible to the bottom as we can get it. Now the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to get the line tool. We're going to do a single line. I am going to color this single line red, and the reason why is because it's going to be a temporary line. We're going to be deleting it later. Now I try to make my temporary lines different colors so I can remember to go back and delete them. So right here where it said black, you've got your line, straight line. Right here where it says black, I want you to color that red, and we're going to do a temporary line. Do you see how when you hover over that with the line tool, do you see how it automatically wants to put you right here? This is actually the center of that. It's already snapping automatically for you in the center. And so just click one time with your left mouse button, drag it all the way down there. Before you click again, look down in the left side, make sure that says 48" by 270, and if it does, just click again. Now you're still on the line tool. You can go ahead and hit escape on your keyboard, and that'll get you out of the line tool. Now let's go up here and hit our arrow, and I want to zoom in down here, and I want to do another temporary line, and this temporary line we're going to make it blue. So where that's red, let's just select a blue color, any blue color you want, go right here and go up, pull upward, go tab, hit 1 inch, and angle, hit 90, type in 90, 1 inch and 90. Do you see how that has come up with a blue line? And if you hit your select arrow up here, you can see it better. See how we've come up with a 1 inch blue line right there? And so that's a 1 inch blue temporary line. Now, I want you to take a circle. So let's go up here to center and point circle. Now we want to zoom way in by scrolling forward on your mouse. Now let's say you got all mixed up out here and you scrolled way out into space and you can't find your way back. Go to View, Extents, and that's going to put your screen right back. That's going to take you right back where you were. Okay, so I want you to zoom way in, and so just kind of hover over what you want to zoom in on and zoom way in. Now got a little mess on the screen, and that's kind of normal with this application. Just hit that little arrow and that'll take that mess away. We want to start a circle in the middle of this blue line. So you want to draw, circle, center and point, and you want to kind of try to find but it found it for you. See that that purple colored diamond? It actually found the center for you. So you just click there one time, and you want to tab to the diameter 1 inch and hit enter. That's all you need to do. Now let's clean up these temporary lines. We're going to get rid of the red line. So it gives you the option when you're down here to select either of the two lines. We're actually going to be getting rid of both of them, so we'll just get rid of that. And the next thing that we want to do, we want to come over a couple inches and we want to do some 3/4 inch openings. And so what we want to do is we want to, let's see, we're going to come 2 inches over and 2 inches down is how they want this done. So we're going to do another temporary line, left click, single line, and let's do it red. I like red, it pops out and it's easy to see. We're going to start in that corner, click down in that corner. Now remember, if you do something you want to get out of, just hit escape. You want to zoom way in because you don't want to start that right here. You don't want to start it on that dimension line. You want to start it on this corner. So I suggest to zoom way in. Now you want to come over 2 inches. And remember on your angle wheel that you looked at a line going that direction that's flat is 180 degrees. So 2 and 180. Now we want to come 2 inches down. 2 inches down, 270. Okay. Now let's take a circle. We're going to draw a circle right there. That tells us where to put our circle. I want the center of the circle 2 inches over and 2 inches down is what the customer said. So you want to circle, center and point. And you want to do, you're going to start right there where that line ends. Just hover over it, left click one time, start pulling outward, tab, 0.75, enter. Now you've done a 3/4 inch hole that's 2 inches over and 2 inches down. Now, they specified that they want to have one that is 2 inches over and 12 inches up from the bottom. So the first thing you want to do, another temporary line. We're going to make it red again. We're going to come over. Now remember, zoom way in because you don't want to start that on that dimension line. You'll mess everything up. You want to zoom way in, start it in the bottom corner of your actual thing that you're drawing here. Do a line, single, red, start in that corner, pull outward 2 inches, 180 degrees. So you tab 2, tab 180, enter. Okay? Now we're going to come up. They specified they wanted it 12 inches up from the bottom. I'm going to do this arrow right here to clean the mess up. So you want to start at the end of that red line and do another red line, single line, red, and start right here at the end of that red line. You want to come up 12 inches, 12, 90 degrees. So tab 12, tab 90, enter. Now you got a temporary line holding in place right there. You're going to come up and do center and point circle. And it should be black here. And you want to come up and do tab 0.75 on your diameter. Enter. Okay? Now, halfway in between the center of these two circles, we want to do another one. It's going to be right in the middle. So you want to start with another temporary line, and you want to start it. We're going to make this line, let's do line, single line. Let's make this line green, just so we can differentiate, okay? So you can select any green color, it don't matter, any green color on here. Want to start at the end of the red line. We want to pull, you're going to have to zoom in and zoom out with your mouse wheel You want to left click. So you want to left click at the end of this red line. Left click one time. Start pulling downward until you get a connection here. When you get that connection, you're going to get that purple diamond, and just tap one time. Now, how do you find the middle of that line to do your circle? Well, okay, let's go ahead and make a red line, okay? Start hovering over. Alright, so I'm going to slow down for a second. Draw, line, single line. This time we want it to be red. And you want to hover over the green line, and it's going to snap you into the center automatically. Just draw a temporary line out this way, a red temporary line. We're just going to say 10 inches, tab 10, tab 180 degrees. Okay, now this is going to be the place where we're going to draw the next circle. So when I do a circle / ellipse, center and point, and it needs to be black, and you want to do it right here. You want to start it right here where this red and green intersect. You're going to automatically get that purple diamond. Left click one time, start pulling out, and we're going to tab 0.75 diameter, enter. Okay, and so we want to zoom out a little bit with the scroll wheel. Go ahead and get your arrow tool, left tap it one time, and let's start getting rid of these red and green lines. So right here it gives you the option to select polyline or line. A polyline is going to be the whole rectangle. We don't want to do that. So you want to left click here one time. Don't do polyline, just do line. And as you can see, that little red line got selected. Hit the delete button on your keyboard. Now, tap here, and you've got that red line selected. Hit the delete button on your keyboard. Tap here. The green line is selected. Hit the delete button on your keyboard. Select here the red line. So tap one time left mouse button to select it. Delete button on your keyboard. Tap one time. Select it. With the left mouse button. Delete button on your keyboard. And down here, don't miss this tiny red line. Don't do the polyline, do the line. Tap left mouse button one time, hit delete button on your keyboard, and that's got a nice neat side view of this drawing. Now, we're going to pause here for a break, and what I want you to do, if you've messed up, utilize your Control-Z button on your keyboard, undo. You know, if you've made errors or messed up, just keep reviewing the video over and over again until you get as far as I did. Don't give up. Just keep replaying it until you get it. And I will see you next time, and we will finish this up. And very important, when you're done here, go to File, Save. Just hit Save. Or Control-S on your keyboard. And we'll be back once you finish and it looks just like this. We'll be back with the next video and you can go on to it. Good luck, and I hope you can get it done successfully.